In Photoshop, as you may already know, when you are working with text layers, you'll see a text icon indicating that this layer has text on it. If you click on the text icon, you can resume editing your text immediately. Likewise, if you have a shape layer, if you click on the icon for the shape, again, you can begin making edits to it. For example, I could change the fill color and so on. And in 3DCoat 2025, you have similar functionality as well. For example, if I have used the Curves tool in the Paint workspace in order to create a shape, I can click on that shape icon to resume editing that shape. If at this point I want to make an edit to it in 3DCoat, I can by clicking and dragging a point. I can click in between the points to create another point, a control point. Now, it's not affecting what has already been painted, but I have a few options available to me if I want to remove what's already been painted, and then apply the paint along a new shape. I'll make another edit before I do that. And I also want to mention while I'm at it that if I want a rounded edge, I first need to select a rounded edge brush alpha. What I want to show now are two options that you can use to clear what is currently on the paint layer. One is I can simply hit the delete key and that will remove it. Very easy. Just keep in mind that what are deleted are the channels that you have enabled. So if you don't want the depth channel to be deleted, you simply disable it before you hit the delete key. Okay. All right. Now I can hit the apply button, but let me undo. And I want to show you the second option for clearing the paint before applying. So let's check that here and click apply. So it's already cleared it. And right now, as far as applying the paints, I have the foreground color disabled, indicated by the X icon here. So if I right click, it's going to remove that X, and I'm now cleared to paint with this foreground color swatch. If I want sharp edges, I need to change my brush alpha to something square like that. Okay, now let's go ahead and apply it. I can also hit the Enter key to apply the paint, and I notice right away that I have the wrong draw mode chosen in the E panel. I have a fall off here. I need to remove that. And I can move this in space if I need. So I'll hit the Enter key, and you can see how that created these sharp edges here. Now let me click on the text icon in the layer above it, and you'll see that we are also in edit mode here. We can use the same principles or the same techniques that we used with the Curves tool. Let's go ahead and change the actual text itself. Let's change it to something like Mud Blaster instead. Okay, I can see my preview, but once more, I can clear the previously painted text by hitting the delete key. Again, I want to check my fall off, make sure that's at 0, and may want to look at my opacity, make sure that it's at 100% before I hit the apply button or the Enter key. Now I can just step out into another tool to see the result. And that will conclude this video. I hope you found it helpful. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.